Hi and welcome back. My name is Micaela. Today is day 6 of 14 days of balance. So today we're going to start to explore crow pose and prep for crow pose. So don't worry if crow pose is not something that is typically in your practice. We will explore getting there and ways that you can use props to help yourself to get there, as well as doing a bit of core work today, as that is very, very important when it comes to practicing crow. As always, I'll be giving options for 2 blocks, but they're just options, they're not requirements. So if you don't want to bring them with you or don't have them, don't worry about it. Find your way to your mat, and we'll actually begin on our backs today. So you can come all the way down onto your back once you're ready. Whether you extend the legs long or keep the knees bent, soles of the feet on the mat is up to you. Allow yourself to get comfortable in whatever suits you best, and just take these first few moments to come to your mat and into your body. As always, coming to your breath and noticing what it feels like. Noticing how you feel in your body today. Beginning to deepen your breath until you're utilizing the entirety of your lungs, taking a couple full and deep breaths in and out. Maybe even sighing it out. And then as you're ready, we'll move into a good morning stretch. Extend the legs long, sweep your arms up and over your head. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, pulling your knees into chest. Give yourself a hug and maybe rock a little bit side to side or up and down. Take a full inhale here. And as you exhale, releasing the sole of the right foot to the mat. With an inhale, release left foot to the sky. And as you exhale, releasing that ankle towards your left thigh. Finding supine figure 4. Take a deep breath in here. And as you exhale, guiding the legs to the right for figure 4 twist. Maybe reaching the right hand down for your left ankle as you guide that left foot towards the earth and release the left arm open to the left. Take a big breath in here and a big breath out here. Inhale to come back through center. As you exhale, left hand through left foot, half happy baby. Reaching the sole of the foot to the sky, and if you'd like, you can extend your right leg long or keep the sole of your foot on the mat, whatever works for you. Eventually, let the left leg meet the right, extend the legs long, sweep the arms overhead, take a deep breath in, and exhale to hug yourself once again, knees into chest, maybe rocking side to side. This time we'll release the left foot to the mat. Inhale the right foot to the sky. And as you exhale, right ankle to left thigh for figure 4. Inhale here. And exhale to guide the legs to the left, maybe reaching the left hand down for your right ankle as you guide the right foot towards the mat and reach the right arm open to the right. Taking a few breaths here. And then coming back through center as you're ready. Inviting your half happy baby with an exhale, right hand to right foot, letting that knee come down towards your side. Whether you keep the left knee bent or extend it long is up to you. Taking a couple moments with your right leg. Before eventually inviting the left for a full happy baby. And then soles of the feet to the sky, hands to the sky, pressing into your palms, so almost like the shoulders are going to start to lift off the mat, but they don't. And then begin to pull your knees in towards your armpits. You can keep the toes flexed or you can point them, it's up to you. And then we're going to take some crow crunches here. So you're going to then press so much into the palms, the upper back lifts off the mat. You can bend the elbows if you want, but you don't have to. We're going to take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, begin to pump the knees in towards the backs of your arms using just your low belly. Moving at your pace. We're here for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release the feet to the mat, arms overhead. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, knees into chest once more as you begin to rock forward and back along the spine. Take a couple full rocks before coming all the way up through your seat and into tabletop. So rolling forward on the shins and finding your way to hands and knees. Take your time to adjust as needed. Stacking wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. We'll start to move through some cat-cow here. With an inhale, drop the belly, lift the heart, flare the tail. With an exhale, rounding through the spine, bringing chin maybe to chest. Inhaling for cow. And exhale for cat. Inhale for cow. And exhale for cat. Keep moving like this on your own, taking a few rounds of this cat-cow and maybe inviting in your organic movement. And then eventually, from your tabletop position, tuck the toes. We'll take a pit stop in beast pose with an inhale, lifting the knees off the mat, using the low belly and rounding through the spine as you press into the palms. Take a deep breath here. And exhale your sits bones to the sky for downward facing dog. Taking a few breaths. Maybe there's some organic movement. And then as you're ready, with an inhale, the right leg reaches up and back. As you exhale, bringing the knee towards the nose, round through the spine. Inhale for three-legged dog, up and back. Exhale, right knee, right elbow or armpit, pulling it into your side body. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, knee to nose one more time. Inhale, up and back. Exhale the right foot to the mat between the palms. Left foot to the earth. Inhale for warrior one. Take a full breath in at the top. And exhale to cactus the arms. Stay here for your inhale. And as you exhale, bringing the hands to the low back, stacking the left palm on top of the right. Inhale to lift the heart. And exhale to bow forward for humble warrior. Letting the torso either rest on the right thigh or dip to your inner thigh. Really nice. Inhale to reach up to the sky, rise up, straighten the right leg. And exhale to fold for pyramid pose, maybe reaching for blocks on either side of your right foot. If you'd like, you might take your right hand to your right hip crease, or your right thumb rather, taking a deep breath in. And exhaling to just gently press that right hip towards the back wall. Full breath in here. And stay for your breath out. Starting to shift forward as you soften into the right knee. Lift onto the left toes. We'll find standing split, reaching the left leg towards the sky. Take a deep breath in here. And exhale, left foot meets right at the top of your mat, forward fold. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Once more, inhale to halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale to rise all the way up, arms reach out and open. And exhale, palms through heart center. Inhale, arms to the sky. And exhale to fold over the legs. Inhale to halfway lift. And exhale to fold. If your palms don't touch down on the mat, go ahead and reach for your blocks here. We're just going to play with bringing the knees into the backs of the arms. So pressing your palms into your blocks and starting to shift your weight forward as you bend into the elbows. Come onto your toes and just bringing the knees towards the backs of your arms and shifting forward just a little bit. Doesn't have to be a lot. Just starting to play. And then as you're ready, return to your forward fold. Inhale to halfway lift. And exhale to fold. Plant the palms and step it back. We'll take a vinyasa, finding high or low plank, lowering halfway or all the way. Inhaling for baby cobra or upward dog. And exhaling, we'll always meet in downward dog regardless of how you get there. Take a full breath and let it go. Taking a couple more breaths here, noticing how you feel. We've done a little bit of core, maybe you start to feel a little warm. One more full breath and let it go. With your next inhale, the left leg reaches up. As you exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee, left elbow or armpit. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, three-legged, last time. Exhale, left foot to the top of the mat. Right heel to the earth. Inhale to rise for warrior one. Take another breath in. And exhale to cactus your arms. Stay here for your breath in. And exhale, hands to the low back. Right palm on top of left. Inhale to lift your heart. And exhale to bow for either torso on the left thigh or in the inner left thigh. Eventually rise up, release your bind, straighten the left knee. And exhale for pyramid pose, folding over the left leg and maybe reaching for your blocks here. If you liked that adjustment, you can take your left thumb, bring it to your left hip crease, take a deep breath in. And exhale to gently press into the left hip and tug it towards the back wall. Full inhale. And stay for your exhale. We'll eventually come into standing split, lifting off of the right heel as you soften into the left knee, shifting all the way forward, right foot off the earth as you bow. Take a deep breath in and exhale the right foot to the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, forward fold at the top of your mat. And exhale to fold. Inhale to rise all the way up. And exhale, hands through heart center. All right, when you're ready, find your way towards the middle of your mat. We're going to start to play with some crow here. So you can bring your blocks near you. We're going to come into Malasana and talk a little bit, so taking the feet a little wide. Heels and toes out as you bend the knees, drop the hips. So, if you're not interested in playing with lifting off the earth, don't worry about it. You can stay here in Malasana. If you're interested in playing, there's a couple of ways that you can play with starting to enter crow. You can do what we were doing earlier and just starting to plant the palms and shift the weight forward as you nestle the knees into the backs of the arms, just feeling what it's like to find a little balance on the hands. If you want to invite a block underneath your forehead as you do that to kind of balance you, you can do that as well. Or you can bring your blocks under the feet to lift the hips a little bit higher to assist you in actually lifting off for your crow. So it kind of gives you the advantage of being a little lifted as you start to shift yourself forward. And again, you don't have to lift the feet, but maybe you do. Eventually, we'll meet back in Malasana, regardless of how you chose to play there. Take a deep breath and exhale, hands to the mat, hips lift high, ragdoll. Toes pivot forward, torso drapes over the mat. Take a deep breath in, a deep breath out. One more deep breath in, and let it go. All right, once you're done here, plant the palms, step the feet back for high or low plank. Taking a vinyasa or not, we'll meet in down dog. Taking a few breaths here. Really nice. Take a deep breath in and let it go. So, before we play with crow one last time, we'll do a little bit more core work here. So we'll move through some elevators. So when you're ready, we'll inhale the right leg high and exhale knee to right armpit. Pause for the inhale. Exhale, lower the shin to hover above the mat. Inhale to lift the hips high. Exhale to lower. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. Inhale, three-legged dog up and back. And exhale, right foot to the earth. Inhale here. Exhale, knees to the mat, child's pose. Untuck the toes, sit the hips back. Drop the elbows to the earth, bend into them, bring the palms together at the nape of your neck. Just a couple more breaths here. And as you're ready, rising back up through tabletop, and we'll take our core work on the other side. Tuck the toes and shift the hips up and back, downward dog. Last little bit of core work, you got it. As you're ready, inhale the left leg high. Exhale, knee to left elbow, or armpit rather. Inhale here. Exhale, lower the shin to hover. Inhale to lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, left foot to the mat, knees to the mat. Sit the hips back to the heels, toes untucked. We'll find a little bit of wrist movement here before we try crow one last time. So rotating through your wrists in all directions. And then if you'd like more, you can reach your hands out in front of you. Maybe flip the fingers down towards the earth and then bring your other hand to the back of the palm. Give yourself a little bit of stretch there. Taking it on both sides. All right, if you'd like to play with crow once more, you can. If you're done, skip it. It's totally fine. We'll meet you in your Shavasana shape of choice, whatever that looks like if you're done with crow. If you'd like to play with crow one more time, finding your way back to Balasana, maybe bringing hands to the mat, lifting the hips, stepping them forward, taking them wide, and then dropping hips to the earth. And maybe you just stay in Balasana this time if this serves you. If you want to start to play with your crow again, maybe you do. Again, hips lift high as you plant the palms into the earth. We're rounding through the upper back just like we do for cat. As you start to shift the hips forward, you go where your gaze goes, so you want to look forward. Active core. Maybe the feet lift, but they don't have to. Eventually, we'll meet in our last ragdoll. Toes forward, hips high. Maybe you sway. And then eventually finding your way into your Shavasana shape of choice. So let yourself get comfortable, find stillness, and give yourself a few moments to bring the heart rate down, bring the breath back to its natural pace, let the body cool and soften for a few moments. Using the breath as you re-regulate. Lengthening each inhale and exhale, maybe using the exhale to release heat, opening the mouth. And then as you're ready, allowing yourself to slowly begin to drift away. Feeling all the sensation in the arms, the legs, the core. That's all of the work you've put in today. Cultivate gratitude for yourself and your choice to be here, and then allow yourself to be still in silence for a few moments. If you'd like to keep resting, you're welcome to pause the video and continue to rest. Otherwise, beginning to invite breath and movement back into the body to reawaken you and bring yourself back into this present moment and your body lying on your mat. Allowing this movement to eventually guide you to your most comfortable seat, any seat that you'd like to complete your practice. Maybe bringing hands to heart center or bringing them to stack over your heart space. Whatever suits you as we take our last round of breath together. Full inhale. And complete exhale. Maybe your chin comes to your chest as you express gratitude for yourself, your practice today, however you showed up. Thank you again for joining me for day 6 of 7 days of balance. My name is Micaela, and I hope to see you again in the next video for day 7.